And good morning, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Saturday chats. No worry, got my cup of coffee. I save money. I brew my own coffee at home, not Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. None of that. I have an espresso machine, also a coffee maker. And if everything goes bad, I got one of these. So I can make coffee all the time. All right. First thing I want to do is shout out a lot of people that don't get the what you call it, YouTube attention like you used to. First is old school with a modern twist. If you want to know about gardening and setting up away from the house a garden and workshop and stuff, you have to see this. Okay, that's James and Brenda, old school with a modern twist. They do everything like a lot of homesteader preppers are talking about. And if you kind of look outside, it's kind of foggy. Chris's Variety Channel. I keep telling people you should be watching him. He's at 668 followers. Go over there, help him out, join up, make sure you click on good knowledge. The guy is good at flint and steel. He does things, he camps, everything. So please check out Chris's Variety Channel. See that? My handwriting is bad. All right. And then we have Colette Frye. Now, she made some big progress over the year. And, you know, Tina working very hard. She has 3 little ones. And now she has chickens. Hope the coyotes don't get them. And then we have Diane, the canning nana. I've been with Diane since her basic days. You gotta love this lady. She does about everything, travels, goes visit people. Very good. See Diane. All right. And then we have Tabby Rebel Canner. Okay. And then Frank and Tina. It's busy season for Frank. It's winding down, getting to the Christmas time. And Tina's Colette Frye, so go check out both their channels. And then we have King Pooba, that's Dustin's Courtney's husband. Check him out. He's doing hot sauces right now. Another thing I tell Dustin is to look into hot oils. And everybody looks at Uncle Alan's crazy. I keep telling him, go to an Asian food store, either Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and look for hot oils. Every Chinese or Vietnamese or Korean restaurant will have a little jar of hot oil. And they always look at me, so what's the big deal with hot oil, Uncle Al? It's the next news craze next to, how can I say it? Next to hot sauces and salsa. And name dropping, Garden State Gardener should look also into it because it's a very broad field. You could do a lot of flavored oils. My favorite is certain Szechuan chilies and blend of sesame seed oil and vegetable oil blended together with toasted or roasted I can't think of the word. Garlic. All right, it's early for me, and I got therapy, and I got to remember 10 things nice about other people, and I always do that. So I'm doing my. I hope that's 10. Okay, I threw in Garden State Gardener. Okay, and then we have Bushcraft Family. That's Charles's channel. Okay, please check him out. He does very good reporting on the vegetable situation for marketing. Okay, a lot of people look at me, marketing? Yeah, that gives you a good idea what's going on. And if anybody wondering about food stuff and everything, China is starving. That's why they need all the food they can get. And that's why the only containers are hitting outside the US. Meanwhile, we're getting consumer goods that we should have produced in the States, you know, from crappy M16 magazines or M3s, as you kids call it, or M4s, I can't remember. But anyway, let's see. And I got a few. You know, I did a. It's not a survival kit. I was talking to people, and I got really nice. I had one dislike. What I did the day before on things that's in your pocket that you can survive, and I guess one of the phone users gave me a dislike. And let's see if we could work this one. Siri. Hey Siri. Flashlight on.
Okay, I turned flashlight on.
Thank you, Siri. Siri, flashlight off. Okay, be stubborn. Hey Siri, flashlight off.
Okay, I turned flashlight off.
Thank you, Siri. Ah, that's always fun. Automation, folks. Older phone. Yeah. Um, a lot of people don't understand, and Siri's still listening to us. Wait. Okay. And it's not a kit. I keep telling you, it's stuff in your pockets. I say to everybody, take it out of the bag, stuff it into your pockets. Okay? Nobody gets that point. I've been drumming this for last 9 years, and I'm tired. You know, Chris has stuff on his ski team. Preparedness veteran has it around his neck. Now the ungrateful peasant has it in his pockets and all over the place. All right, but the trouble with when you have kits and bags and vehicles, you might walk away or something happens and you're separated from your house, your home, whatever. Okay, this is why I tell people you should have a bag or it's in your pockets. Normally, we live out of our bags. If you, I miss camping. If you ever backpack or camping and carry everything on your back, you live out of your bag. Okay? Now, there's one book I would like to show you, and I'll show you later, but I don't think they're printing it anymore, and they got rid of it because it's not England. It's not politically correct. Sometimes I wonder about these people. Okay. Okay. I wonder if you can see that. I have to unplug it. That's from China Uncensored. Liberal policy. Liberal policy that hurts the poor. Okay, that's you getting kicked out of your house or apartment with eviction notices. Isn't that wonderful, folks? Let's hear what they got to it. So please check out the channel. It's America Uncovered. That's what with Chris Chappell. He does a really good job. Just can't do audio. And you know who these bozos are. Chris? A lot of people don't understand. Uncle Alan has a lot of interests. And this is, like I said, last 100, this is 92, folks. And I'm going down, this is Uncle Alan's chat on Saturday. Now, another favorite alternative media site I like to go is Tim Pool. Now, Tim Pool kind of sensationalist. She's talking about accounting, and this one right below her is Tim. It's Tim Cass. Whoops. The government. Okay, that's Tim Cass, IRL, and they're getting ready for National Guard deployed to Kenosha as Kyle's trial is coming to the close. Now, the big thing, what's going on is might be a mistrial, for one thing, because the prosecution did a Hail Mary pass. This is plain, this is calm. Okay? You can see that. All right, they're showing videos. Take a good look at that, folks. The world's most stupidest prosecutor. All right, what's wrong with this image? That video is tainted, and they got passed by the judge and got passed by the defense. That's tainted video. It's computer generated. And everybody was looking at me, I don't understand. Okay, so we'll just end that. It really hurts my head because I tried to explain this so clearly and carefully to everybody. Okay. Where's the book? Okay. Political warfare. Everybody should have this book and read it. Okay? It's not with guns or people saying chants and stuff, and nobody understands the real history of the Chinese Communist Party. Okay? That's why we don't like them. We work with them, but we don't like them. Japanese. CCP did not fought like communist guerrillas. Okay? They only did 5% of the fighting. Chiang Kai-shek did a lot of fighting, lost a lot of troops before the Japanese invaded, which was stupid on their part. Chiang Kai-shek was about to stomp out the Chinese communists in China. And anybody knows the real history, okay, not the people's history of the United States or the people's history of the world. That's garbage. All right, I tell people to read real history. The Communist Party made a deal with Japan military. They'll have certain areas where the foreign occupiers were there, and typical CCP fashion, once things gained better towards their abilities, they stab the Japanese forces. Now, Chiang Kai-shek's forces suffered 95% of all fighting. All right. Meanwhile, the CCP only did 5%, 0.5. So if you watch those kung fu movies, yes, the kung fu master fought against the Japanese. No, actually it was the other way around. They got drunk and Japanese supplied the arms. The only ones who were supplying arms were the other European powers, okay, because a lot of people don't understand how many European powers. Stalin only offered a bit to the Chinese Communist Party. So every time you watch one of these kung fu movies, yes, we are brave underground fighters. No, Okay? That's real history. All right? You have to understand that. Because that was laughable. All right? Now let's... Okay. I hope you can see that. Decoupling from China's economy. Remember the book I showed you? We have to decouple from their media. So this is China Unscripted. It's also by Chris Chaplin Group. Please check them out. And they have always good political guests. They talk about the current issues, what's going on. Watch this instead of Bozo the Clown kind of. Okay? Watch this instead of Bozo Clown media, mass media, or social media. Now, these two guys were held in horrible prisons, Canadians, and that's the lady right there, in a nice Canadian prison. Now, if you've seen the two guys before, the two Michaels, for 2 years they were starved to death, they were beaten and tortured, but yet no mass media outlets, that's why this guy's discussing about it, is talking about it, which literally upsets me. Okay, and we'll stop that. Please check that out. Okay. Now, what's scary is China Uncensored. Let you see that one. Okay. Please check out their channel. That's Chris's channel. Now, what scares the hell out of me on this is they're trying to do the same thing in America. They're trying to push the policy, you know, jabby jabby. And there's Chris. So please check him out. And he's telling about all the other channels they sponsor. And let's see, I have to rotate this. I'm not good at electronics, folks. Because, you know, Bill, if you ever check out Bill's channel, Bill Dub, he's pretty good at editing and stuff like that. I'm horrible. I can't do the sound because that's copyright. So check out the story. All right. It's like, I can't believe sometimes they don't discuss this on social media or regular media. Whoops. It's horrifying. If you ever watch, find out. And now they're going after kids. Now, what does that remind you of? Okay? You should be mad as hell and checking out everything. Me, Uncle Al's is just sitting out this one. Because it's just getting too bad. There's other things I go watch, and it's hobbies of mine and stuff. Gotta get the power cable. Okay, folks, and this is just a Saturday chat. Do your own research. Be careful if you're on social media, because right now, Captain Crazy and the DOJ, FBI, is checking people for red flag problems on social media sites. So if you say certain buzzwords, okay, you might get visited. All right, I keep warning people, when you do horrible things, okay, when you do certain key buzzwords, somebody's going to take a good look at you. And you don't want to get looked that close. Because, I had freedom of speech. No. I have problems, because of two strokes. And I'm trying to make sure everything is accurate. Like my therapist says, I have to have a lighthouse moment. I have to make sure I prove everything. Because there's a pattern going on. I had notes on that. You have to watch this movie, Killer Elite. It's the Guy Ritchie group. They're doing it. A lot of people don't understand. I like to watch a little because they had Robert De Niro in it. And the Guy Ritchie group that makes all those nice action movies. Okay? The big problem, folks, this is important, and you have to understand. This is not the old Killer Elite, which was kind of racist. But it's about the oil wars during the from 75 to about the 1990s, and there was a couple books written about it. And you had secret societies, you had covert groups that were whacking people left to right because they didn't want to take care of their vets or pay their vets, so they arranged accidents, or if they were still on duty, they committed suicide or had heart attacks or something. There was a big stink up in England, UK about it. I'll probably get dislikes on it. Asthma. Sorry. I'm getting therapy because every time I cough, because I have arthritis, the joints in my rib stabs me in the chest. Okay, it's the OMAN, Oman, warfare. And a lot of people, I tell them, do your own research, read this book, and then do your own research. Now, I was wondering, how come they had a lot of suicide, accidental deaths of special forces persons, and the special forces persons got smart and started their own little secret society so they don't get whacked. And they found out certain covert groups were whacking them. Now, a lot of people, oh, that just only happened in UK. No, it's happening all over the world. And I do warn people. Okay, sorry. I gotta get some water. I gotta use my nebulizer again. I do warn people. You have to do your own research. Research the topic, read the book, double check it. This book's been, discredited by mass media and other groups, but there's kind of a linkage, okay, because there was a big here before they took everything down on CT, that's conspiracy theory. So we're just talking about Saturday chat about the weirdness about this thing. And then in America, because right now, I tell a lot of people go check out Redneck Redneck Renegade. Go check out Allie Carroll and Nikki St. Lorraine and a few others who's doing really good job on hashtag 22 a day. Now, a lot of you guys don't understand what got me seriously worried. Okay? I'm looking at this from a different angle, out of the box, a different angle, and I'm wondering if it's possible that certain government officials or certain groups didn't want our vets, the people who worked hard, sacrificed, and stuff, and they didn't tell anybody this is a cheap way to get rid of people so we don't have to pay medical costs, the service costs, and that just scared the hell out of me. And way things I've been seeing so far is pointing to the Killer Elite motive. Go watch the movie Killer Elite 2012. It's the Guy Ritchie's groups. And you can, you have Jason Statham. That should give you a big hint. And I warn people, like the 3 Days of Condor. Nobody ever remembers that old Robert Redford movie. And I keep warning people, you have to understand there's other forces in America. And the big thing my group is talking about is how the CCP and the NWO is infiltrating our local school boards. This is why Gil's running over to a school board and checking out what's going on. And if you haven't checked what's going on in your school boards recently, you're really out of touch and you don't know what's going on. All right? Please check out the folks I mentioned. Okay. Help them out. Check out their wonderful channels. Try to be nice to your neighbors. Try to do something in your community. Now, I have to thank everybody who donated online. I know times are tough and you can't afford $2.17. But so far, I'm halfway through the Christmas project for holiday boxes. I did the Thanksgiving ones. We made it in time, a week before. I still have $275, all right, to go for the Christmas food boxes. And it's been hard, folks. Okay? It's been like nickel and dime every time I turn around. And it's only $2.17. Now, a lot of people, all right, were poo-pooing it, calling it a fraud. I had already 2 people, and I asked, what are you doing for your community? I don't want to get involved. And I said, but you're a prepper. Oh, no, I don't want to get involved. And they always fall back to that excuse, which makes me ashamed. Oh, you're providing a hot meal for a disabled veteran? I don't want to get involved. It's like, what's wrong with these people? Okay? When they're attacking people in power chairs or wheelchairs to steal their groceries, it upsets me to a point. And then people on YouTube call me a fraud. All right? Things I don't show on YouTube. 1, I respect their religion. 2, I don't want to show them for narcissism. All right, a lot of Democrats do. I work at this greasy pit. No, they don't. All right, this upsets me. All right, I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. Bye.